Since 1947, the World Affairs Council has become the preeminent global stage for world leaders and the public to inform, engage, and debate the most important issues of our time. It's your world. Get to know it.
Thank you, Nancy, and it's an honor to be here before the World Affairs Council of Northern California, a particularly large and knowledgeably informed group. I'd like to discuss the just released book, To Be Sure, but review as well the larger picture of why America so consistently fails in its wars of the last two generations. Nation building in Afghanistan and Iraq, Vietnam to be sure, but also a lifetime ago, the now forgotten debacles in Korea. Now, there have been many books about the screw-ups of American foreign policy. That's not new news. It would be hard not to ponder these facts, given unfortunate experiences in Vietnam, Iraq, and now yet again in Afghanistan. But what entranced me was, what are the compulsions that come from deep within the keel of American culture that seemingly compel us to screw up in the same way, using the same language, the same reasoning, decade after decade after decade? And a related question to that, and this had special relevance in Washington when I've spoken on the subject. Why does a nation with the unparalleled abundance that America has of think tanks, research centers, institutes, periodicals, all devoted to national security, produce policy savants who have such a surprisingly low horizon of curiosity and poor performance? American magical thinking, as it pertains to foreign affairs, is far more consequential, also far more robust. It's more robust because we are a nation of immigrants, of vast diversity. So there's a big pool for myths and misapplied experience, a mulch of legends, all of which we apply to foreign policy. And being a superpower, the consequences of our self-deceptions are grave indeed. Here is self-deception number one. Let's call it the infatuation with crisis, with emergency. This can be cataloged decade after decade after decade. Why, though, are we so prone to succumbing to emergency, to the latest crisis, to seeing the mere irritants of global affairs, such as a Hugo Chavez, as a threat to national security,